It's what winners do. You know, what non-winners do is somebody makes an error behind them, then they give up a hit, and then they give up a hit, and then they go in and blame their teammates for it. Mikhail just has that knack to be able to raise his game, much like a guy like Aaron Nola used to do. I'm not comparing him ability yet to Aaron Nola, but Nola could do that. Whenever there was a jam, he could take his game to another level. And I see those same traits in Mikhail. Bain, of course, is doing the best that he can, and he's a huge player for us. But he got to the base a little bit late there and dropped the throw. And instead of Mikhail pouting about it, he just went out there and competed hard and got us through the inning.
What does that do for Mikhail's mental toughness, being so young, especially to be able to get out of that?
You know, I don't even think of him as being young anymore. He's already, I don't know how many innings he's into the season, but he's been doing this for us all year. You know, he's got unflappable confidence. You know, it doesn't matter. Nothing's too big for him. He's got the most awesome temperament where he has that inner confidence, but he's not boastful. You know, he's not showboaty. He doesn't show up his teammates. He's a good teammate to his own teammates. And I say show up, he doesn't show up the opponent, you know, when he does something good. He's really good to his teammates. He's got it, man. He's just a good kid and got good ability, and he's having a lot of success, and I couldn't be happier for him or our team because of it.
It's always easier for you to teach after a win as opposed to
Yeah.
a loss, but you kind of killed your own rally when Bain hits the double and then gets picked off.
Well, you know, I shouldn't have put that on. That was dumb on my part to put the sacrifice bunt on. You know, I should have realized, you know, Bain he hasn't been running the bases for 4 years, and I played this game, and I know what it's like to have that lead when a guy's sacrifice bunting, a lead at second base, and you know he pulls back at the last second. You're wanting to get to third base, and that's a tough read, and he hasn't done it for 4 years. So I put him in a position that was really difficult, and I regretted it. I couldn't hardly blame the kid, really. It was my fault. It was a dumb move, and you know I shouldn't have done it.
Well, the home run by Cabrera, as soon as Billingsley gets out of the game, what does that do to give you guys just a little bit of a breather?
Tell you, Billingsley, man, he was tough today. I told you you're going to throw 80% sliders, and he did, and he threw a lot of good ones, and he also backed it up with 90 to 92, so you couldn't just sit on the slider. So he was tough, but hey, listen, I think Daniel's well past the struggles against left-handed pitchers, and he came in and they brought the lefty in, and he drilled that one into the stands, and what a relief it was. You know, 1-0 games are hard to win, so you get a little bit of breathing room. I felt confident with Bush on the mound. We had Beck in the pen. We even had Bain warm up in case we had to bring him in off second base. So I felt like a three-run lead was going to be enough. And then when Watson hit the solo home run there in the bottom of the 8th inning, it just gave us a little bit more cushion.
A lot of struggles in the bunt game.
Yeah,
today.
yeah.
Do you have to rethink how you use that?
No. They were all three of them were the right things to do. Hal's that's got to be a part of his game. I mean, he's obviously not the best hitter on our team. He reminds me a lot of me as a player, to be honest with you. Not a very good hitter, you know, defensive specialist, but you have to be able to advance runners, and he's got to go in those batting cages and bunt 1,000 balls because those are plays that he's got to get the ball down for us. You know, Bo was typically a good bunter. He had a wonderful bunt safety squeeze in the College World Series against Oregon State, and he just didn't get it done there. But I thought we needed one more run. We needed to get the runner to third base where he could come home on a fly ball, and I think that was the right thing to do there. We just didn't execute at that moment, but we'll get better at it. I mean, it's every aspect of the game is tough. You know, everybody thinks bunting's so easy, but the guy's out there throwing the ball 90 miles an hour with the slider, and you still have to put a round bat on a round ball and put it in the right place. So it's difficult. We just got to work at it and get a little bit better.